Here's a question that I've gotten from a number of people in different forms, but it's basically, how do I bring this up with my partner? How do I get buy-in from my partner? If I want to start exploring sacred sex and bringing this dimension of the holy and the spiritual into my erotic life, how do I get my partner to want to be a part of that? And it's a really good question. So let's start with this idea that our sexual relationship with our partner or partners is really an ongoing learning journey, right? We're there together to co-create this experience and this form of connection. And if we're going to be really good at it, if we're going to have mastery of our erotic experience, we're going to always be bringing new things in, new ways to explore, new skills, new tools. And so the way I see bringing the sexual tools in is by starting to kind of look at them and asking, what could I do that would be fun for my partner, that would be a turn on for my partner? So when I talk about the spiritual tools, I'm talking about things like sacred intention, creating sacred space, using practices that incorporate things like meditation with your arousal and your erotic energy, playing with sexual energy. So those are all different things that we can bring in. So the first question about buy-in would be, what do you think your partner would really like? Creating sacred space is often a great way to start creating an experience our partners are going to really enjoy. So maybe, for example, you would say to your partner, you know, I want to have some very special sex. I want to have some sex that's a little different from what we usually do, and I'm going to make a special space for that. And if your partner resonates with the idea of sacredness, then call it a sacred space, call it a temple. If your partner is more not on that same wave, let's say I'm going to make a really special, beautiful place for our sexual encounter. And then take some time and create a temple space in wherever it is that you have sex. It might be lighting candles, it might be bringing in flowers, it might be putting on certain kinds of music that you feel brings that right dimension. And then create a ritual, and that's one of our tools for creating sacredness in anything. Create a ritual. So you might, again, this is all, you're just making this up, right? This is just what might resonate. Say to your partner, sweetie, you're going to go take a shower, and when you come out, you're going to be greeted by this erotic priest or priestess who's going to welcome you into this temple. And I think most of our partners would be like, yeah, okay, that sounds good, and go along with that. And that would be a way of introducing it. You could also introduce it by sharing a course with them, like the course we have coming up, our Sizzling Sacred Sex course, or just sharing this video with them. So there's lots of ideas there.